Hello, students. This is Dr. J. Figueroa doing this quick video about your class demonstration with TeachLive, specifically with TeachLive-Remote. So I'm just going to go through several things that you're going to be doing at that day where you're going to do your class demonstration using this amazing system called TeachLive-Remote. We already have our TeachLive lab at TWU, and now we based on the fact that COVID-19 has been like part of our daily lives now. We have looked for alternatives, and we're going to provide you with this opportunity to do it from the comfort of your home, specifically using your computers. So basically, what we're going to do in this short presentation is to go through what you're going to be doing in the activity. And always remember that if you have any questions, just contact me via email, or you can also schedule a one-on-one Zoom meeting with me. A 30-minute meeting will be great if you want to go through this. Okay, so let me just go into this. So basically, the first thing that we need to understand is that this is class demonstration with TeachLive-Remote. And I want to go through this real quick so you understand how this works. So basically, TeachLive, first of all, is a mixed reality teaching environment supporting teacher practice in classroom management. So we're going to be working with TeachLive. TeachLive is a project that is part of the University of Central Florida, and we're partners with them, and they transmit that signal for us. So that is very important for us to understand that this is a collaboration. So that is why I'm always asking for that mini lesson plan like 2 weeks prior to the event, so I can submit that mini lesson plan to the University of Central Florida. So one of the things that we do in TeachLive is that our lab is used to practice teaching skills prior to experience the real classroom. So in here, you're going to practice your skills before going into real classroom teaching. So one of the things that I always tell my students is that it serves as a scrimmage for our students to continue developing their teaching skills. Why? Because you're like in training mode. Okay, so now you have the opportunity to check specifically where are your liabilities, your assets, what do you have to, what do you need to do better as your strengths, your limitations at the moment, if this is really what I want. So different things go into TeachLive and into the teaching mode, which is really cool. So also in the lab, our bilingual and ESL pre-service teachers, that means you get the opportunity to teach avatars who have different language learning levels. So in here, you see that in our courses, we go into the English language proficiency standards, but specifically the levels where you go here in the state of Texas, you go into beginning, intermediate, advanced, and advanced high. So in here, you will have the opportunity to deal with 3 of those levels, which are the beginner, the intermediate, and the advanced. So you will have a beginner ELL, and one of the things that you need to do is just engage this person. This person do not speak any English. So I would love to see what you have to do with this person. Also, this is the first experience teaching to beginning, intermediate, and advanced ELLs that you will have, probably. So in a simulated environment. So this is going to be real great. This is our lab at TWU. As you see, you can see here that there are avatars here and people are teaching in here. So in this simulated lab, you get all this. You get also a computer to present. You get all of that. Okay, we're going to have several limitations now because we got to go into TeachLive-Remote. So the first thing that you need to understand is that you will use your computer to connect to a link that will be given by the instructor. So I will give you a link that you will have to connect. It is recommended that you create an account in Skype. As you know, you can download Skype, or also you can connect as a guest that day as well. So, my preference is that you go into Skype, you download Skype, or create an account on Skype. Also, you can use Google Chrome. That is the browser that it's recommended as well. It works well with Safari and Firefox, but once again, Google Chrome is the one that we recommend. Make sure that day that your camera, audio, and microphone settings are enabled and that they're working excellently. Also, turn off any pop-up blocker. That will limitate you from accessing your camera, audio, microphone, or sometimes for doing the conversation with the avatars, because you're going to be teaching. So this is how it looks in the remote setting. So basically, it's just the same. You're going to be teaching 5 avatars like you see here. You will have Edith here. You will have Edgar here. Edith is a beginner ELL. Edgar is intermediate ELL. Back here, you will have Tashir. She's an advanced ELL. Ed, and also you have here Sean. These two are native speakers of English. You have 3 different levels of ELLs here. So you're going to be in the classroom setting with a group of peers. So you will have between 3 or 4, depending on the maximum that you can have will be 4 peers in your classroom, which is really great because you get, they get to see you get to see them as well, and you can recommend things and all that. I'm also going to be here giving you positive feedback, so you will be teaching just like they're doing. See, right now this person is teaching to them. They're going to be reacting. The other 2 will be listening, and then you will have between 8 to 10 minutes to do this. So, and that, like I said, you will have between you will be with 5 avatars and between 8 to 10 minutes. I already mentioned you the names. Once again, Edgar and Edith, both in front, and ELL intermediate and beginning levels, respectively. You will have Chashir, which is an advanced ELL, Ed and Sean. All avatars have feelings, so be very careful when you speak to them and the instructions that you give them. Also, keep it simple and engage with the avatars. That's what I want. I want you to engage with the avatars. I want to see how they integrate. Make sure that that you're running the class. This is your course. So the class management is very important. Be careful. Some of them, could be tricky. They can get my cell phones out if they get bored. If they get bored, also they can fall asleep. So you got to be very careful in regards to that. So you engage them. Also, make sure you give them a strong welcome and ask their names. That's very important. You have to present to them. Use worksheets, a mini whiteboard or cardboard. Use vocabulary and enjoy. What I mean is that if you have a mini whiteboard, come on and use it, and then show everything to the camera. The same thing if you have a paper. For example, if you have a paper and that you're writing, with that paper, show it as well to the camera. You will be in action all the time. You will be teaching. Okay, vocabulary is very important, so you can go through the vocabulary. They can repeat. You can tell them to write. They can, they can individually, react to and respond to what you're asking. So it's a classroom setting. Okay, there are several things you can do, and I'm going to go through that real quick. Okay, so basically, things that you can do in TeachLive-Remote. Basically a PowerPoint presentation. So you can do right now a PowerPoint presentation. Also, you cannot showcase videos. If you already on your mini lesson had a video, just mention to them, like, remember the video that you saw? We were talking about this, so you can go into, like something happened. Also, do not move the students around. You can do groups, but they will not stand up and move around the classroom. They're going to keep sitting. At the same time, they're going to be raising their hands. Probably some of them will raise their hands at the same time, 2, 3 of them, but not the 5 of them. Okay, so basically that's it. Okay, and if you have any questions, just feel free to send an email to me or request a 30-minute meeting. And there's my address. You have it as well. You have my link as well on our Canvas. And also on the syllabus of the course. So make sure to use it. This is going to be fun. This is going to be great. Look forward to seeing you in the Teach Live demonstration lab. Take care. Bye-bye.